Welcome to the 2300 Pick Six podcast. I'm your host, Dave Walker, about to do Week 6 picks with Joe Law. How you doing, Joe?
Hey, Walker, doing good. Just watching the Phillies here and waiting for the Eagles to come on.
There you go. Yeah, because I had did a special Monday night where I was right and wrong with Wolf, and he if everybody wants to check that episode out, that episode is up where we made a couple jokes and then got a little bit of hot water with some Swifties. When I made my joke about Travis Kelce when the Jags lost to the Chiefs, I said, well, Travis wants to cheat. He can go to my beach house in Orange Lake, Florida and kiss me. Well, I take that back. He probably was at the Hard Rock Hotel in Florida with probably one of the AEW wrestlers, probably with Julia Hart that night.
Interesting.
Well, they had some of the AEW out there because Harley was there, Thekla was there. I think Orange Cassidy was there, and I think Serpentico was there on the field in the sideline. Because someone did try to hit me and make a joke. I was shocked that Travis didn't go after Harley. I was like, I make a joke about it, but I will not put Harley Cameron in that joke because I do like Harley. And Harley is my second crush. No offense to Anna. Anna, you're still my number one. But the only reason Harley is my second crush is because I'll tell the story because when I was at Baltimore that time, when they did a meet and greet at Jimmy's Seafood, Harley is out giving hugs to people. And then I got one from her. And that's when literally Harley became my second crush, which was the crush that never was supposed to happen. So that's why I said I would not involve Harley Cameron. Thank God. For those out there, we have the Phillies game on. That's what I just heard that they just said the inning is over. So it's still 0-0 because the Phillies the Dodgers had runners at the corners.
Yes. And the Phillies need to wake their offense up because Fredos of what they did yesterday.
Yeah.
And scoring 8 runs. Anytime they score big the game before, the next game, they don't do nothing. That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, right now.
They're blowing another great opportunity by Sanchez and not give this man some good run support to win this game.
No. Yeah, because right now it's not going well right now. It's 0-0 at the moment. And basically, we're hoping the Phillies can pull this off because then when Saturday comes, hoping we can resume. Either we'll be taking on. I don't think it's Milwaukee or either Milwaukee or Chicago because they play tonight too.
Yeah,
so that's what we're just now waiting on.
Well, hopefully, Phillies take care of business now and they win it on Saturday. The first they
got to win right now. Yeah, you got to win right now in order to tie this series up to get it back home to Philadelphia on Saturday. Let's hope they do that. Speaking of which, NFL wise for picks, it was a strange week. I don't think there was a lot of upsets that nobody expected.
You are correct. I don't think anyone did.
No.
Well, I believe I took Jacksonville.
Yeah, you did take Jacksonville. I was the one that took KC. Because I didn't bet that much. I didn't go to the casino that night because I said, you know what? How strange the NFL has been. I really don't want to drop a lot right now because I probably would have bet 300 on the Chiefs and I would have lost 300. That's why I said I'll just put $40 down. I lose 40. That's fine.
Right.
And I lost $40 off of that game due to I'm not Travis Kelce, due to the stumble. Hey, I got to give Trevor Lawrence credit. He got the job done, and the Jags pulled off the upset that nobody saw coming. I don't know whose upset was more crucial, the Bills losing to the Patriots or the Jags pulling off. I don't know whose upset was more significant.
I think they're borderline. This is baseball.
Yeah, because we had a lot of upsets. We didn't, and I'm going to say right there, I didn't expect the Eagles to lose to the Broncos.
No, but there's some controversial calls on that. Yes, the Eagles should have won that game.
Yeah.
It looks like they beat themselves, but that officiating, that looked kind of fishy.
Oh, it did. There were a lot of questionable calls in that game.
That play on Dallas Goedert at the end that would have given the Eagles on the ball to 5-yard line with like 10 seconds left or 15 seconds. That was definitely a defensive pass interference.
Yeah, there was. And then there was the one where they should. Yeah, you're talking about the one where it should have been an easier attempt for them because hey, now you're at I think like the 10. All you have to do now is you can take your shots in the end zone. It's an easier shot now.
Exactly. And, the intentional grounding, I mean, there was no receiver or anyone within yards when Knicks threw the ball and they picked it up and said, oh, well, there was no, it's like, yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, it was.
That would have sent Denver instead of 3rd and 6. That would have been 3rd and 16.
Yeah. Because you would have got the loss of down, and then you're getting more added to it. Because now you made this attempt harder for them.
Exactly. But the problem is not only that, the Eagles beat themselves because, once again, they can't find the offense. Mm-mm. And only had, I believe, 15 yards again.
Yeah. And literally, AJ was a no-show in this game. I read an article where he gave up on a route. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I saw it too. He did give up on it, but, I mean, that ball was clearly, 10 yards thrown over AJ's head. I mean, yeah, you shouldn't give up on it, but yeah, I know. It happens.
It does, yeah. I'm not taking the shot at him. I just know that's what the article said. But yeah, it was a shocker. I didn't do really good this week, and we had shocking wins. The first win for the Tennessee Titans over the Arizona Cardinals. With the interception, I go I don't know how you could lose a game like that.
Well, when you drop the ball off before you cross the goal line, there's perfectly good way like that.
Yeah.
Then your coach gets pissed and punches you.
Oh, yeah, because we don't know if Kyler's going to be playing this Sunday because he's injured against the Colts. We don't know. And also in our football news, I think the Bengals made the stupidest mistake ever signing Joe Flacco and starting him.
Yeah, that's a stupid-ass trade. I don't know what they were thinking in getting Flacco.
I don't get it. And I was going and Wolf and I said this last night, you couldn't get either Russ you could get for peanuts, possibly Kirk Cousins, maybe, because we were making a little couple jokes, maybe Nick Foles to get him retirement, same with even Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know. With that offensive line, Tom Brady might just say no.
Yeah, we were just making jokes. We were just throwing out there. And like I said, I got really desperate saying Anthony Richardson.
Exactly. It was kind of weird because why are you trading for a 40-year-old Joe Flacco? He ain't in his prime no more.
No.
Yeah, I get it. You gave up a 6th-round pick for a veteran quarterback, but that offensive line's garbage. How do you think Joe Burrow got hurt?
Because of that, yeah. That's why he's out right now. And and you just making it worse. But yeah, I don't see literally how they made that move. And I scratched my head going that's a head scratcher. Why would you go get him? You couldn't get Russ?
Exactly. Or Winston?
Yeah, or even Jameis. I forgot all about Jameis.
I mean, I understand why Cousins, because of that contract.
Yeah.
And you're already paying Burrow, Higgins, and Chase all that money.
Yeah.
But they, you're basically letting Joe Flacco, who's not mobile.
No.
Actually just going to get hit with that offensive line.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, because that is the issue. And I didn't understand it and I didn't get it. And I'm like, oh, my Lord, you went from bad to worse right now. Because if you're trying to salvage something, I don't see anything that can get salvaged here. Next topic we're going to talk about is the Chiefs, which I had with my friend Mike Prime at work. We were talking about now that they've had another loss. Do you think this team even makes the playoffs?
They still have a chance. The AFC divisions look a little weak.
Okay.
They still have a shot. I said they're not making it to the championship.
I've said that too. I think there's the possibility they're probably going to get one and done in the playoffs or even two and done.
But they might have a shot. I mean, Simeon Rice is coming back next week.
Okay.
They'll have their number one receiver back at second base. The trade deadline as well is coming up.
Yeah, they're going to need some help because if there's names out there, if they need to get receiver help, I'll say it again: Garrett Wilson and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah, I don't think they would get any of those guys because Garrett just signed a 4-year deal with the Jets.
Never mind. Throw that out.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that.
No.
I mean, I know he's a loyal player, but I mean, they could trade for their problems are run game, so they could trade for A-Chain.
Yeah.
They could trade maybe Bryce Hall.
Yeah.
Bryce Hall they could get from the Jets. Alvin Kamara from the Saints.
Yeah.
You can get so. There's plenty of help they can get depending on what they do with the trade deadline.
Yeah, because they're going to need the help because after the Lions, you're going to get a reprieve with the Raiders. Then after that, you play Washington, which I'm going to say jury is up in the air on that game. Then thank you.
Go Phillies!
Thank God. 1-0.
Sorry about that, Walker.
You're good. Hey, I heard, dude. I don't blame you. We need this. Thank God.
That's what we needed.
Yeah, we needed that. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I said, okay, so you'll get a reprieve with the Raiders. The Commanders, and I don't know, jury's going to be out in that game. The Bills, the Broncos, and the Colts, I'm probably looking at 3 losses right there right now, maybe. And then I say, okay, you'll probably get another reprieve against Dallas and Houston. The Chargers, I don't know, barring if they don't Charger game. And then
looks like they're heading the wall. I mean, that's my sleeper. I said they were going to be a sleeper team this year, but due to the fact that the injuries and that offensive line, it's on the. Looks like the Chargers are rolling again.
Yeah, they're looking like they're back to charging again. That's why I said that. And then the Titans, you should get another reprieve. That Denver game, that second one on Christmas at home. I don't know where we're going to be at that point, but I'll say right now is if the Chargers happen to sweep them or the Broncos or both, you may be looking at possibly maybe a 6 or even a 7 in a walk, or maybe you might not get in. And how this goes right now, because at this point, when it gets to that last game of the season on January 4th against the Raiders, there's going to be a point where the Chiefs are going to have to do a lot of trigonometry. That means they're going to have to get a lot of help if it gets to that point.
Yeah, you also got to look now. Also, the Colts are doing good. Mm-hmm. The Jaguars, they got the tiebreaker.
Yeah, Jags have a tiebreaker.
So it all depends on how they're going to play it out and what they're going to do.
Yeah, because they're going to have to make some moves in the deadline.
Yeah, and if they want to spend the money or not.
Yeah, so we'll wait and see what occurs with the Chiefs. That was a very good game. I just knew it was just the NFL can be screwy at times, and I just knew when the Eagles lost to the Broncos, I had a bad feeling. I was like, I got a bad feeling they're going to set the Bills up to lose tonight against the Patriots. A bad feeling. And surely enough, the Patriots pulled off that. And then after that, when I said, I was like in my head, you know what? I think strange shit going to happen again. I'm still going to pick the Chiefs. I'm just going to put very little money down tonight. But then when Trevor Lawrence stumbled twice, still got the touchdown, I was like, that's it. The Jags, I'm not saying it because I said at the time the Jags know how to shit the bed in games like this. Well, they proved me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, usually we all pick the Chiefs, pick the Jaguars because they do have a good team.
Yeah, they do.
They always let us down.
Yeah.
And, the Bills, when they're upset to the Patriots, I mean, that was like the Patriots' best game this year.
Yeah, that was. That was literally almost their Super Bowl.
And they have to, They might be on upset alert this week against Atlanta coming off the bye.
No.
Because Atlanta's defense ain't that bad.
No, it's not. Yeah, because you got to be careful any given Sunday or Monday right now. So they have a chance. Yeah, they don't want to have – I said, yeah, they still have their division. I still think they're going to win their division. I think this one loss, I think they're going to absorb that loss and then bounce back to what they were. But right now, it's like you got a lot of teams that are pissed off. And speaking of that, before we make our picks, who should we look out in fantasy for tonight and through Sunday too?
Fantasy, I like Barkley tonight. I think he'll probably get over 100 yards.
Mm-hmm.
I like A.J. Brown this week. I think he'll get over 100 and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts. Also like Allen this week.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Cook I like this week. Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
St. Brown.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
To name a few this week.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
A rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Augustin.
Emeka Ejigbo?
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. It's hard to say his name.
He's having a hell of a year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think he's going to be Rookie of the Year. I got him voted for Rookie of the Year this year.
Can you imagine when Mike Evans comes back and you have him, Godwin now?
That offense is going to be deadly.
Yeah, it is.
And it could be a problem come playoff time with them. Because I know right now they got a tough one against the 49ers come this Sunday. We'll wait and see how they do. But those are good picks I would look out for the people to get in fantasy this week. Starting off now, we have tonight's game. Your Eagles going to the Smurfs Village.
Eagles and Smurfs? I got the Eagles tonight. Eagles should dominate and get that loss out of their system. So they should kick butt tonight. I like Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, when I was talking about fantasy,
yeah,
I like Barkley. I like Barkley tonight against his old squad.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like A.J. Brown having a big game tonight.
Yep.
And Bulls should handle business tonight after that mysterious loss.
Yeah, they should. And I'm going to take the Eagles as well, like you said. What I said with Wolf last night, I said I see Saquon getting 100. I see AJ having 100. I even said Devontae Smith having 100 too. I could see that defense getting to Jackson Dart pretty bad. And I said, if this gets very, very bad for the Smurfs, the Giants, I will not be shocked if Gable is fired by tomorrow morning.
Yeah, he is on the hot seat.
Yeah, he is. And I won't be shocked if Brian Gable gets fired tomorrow morning. Because I think this probably might be Brian Gable's last game tonight. If it gets that bad, which I think it will get that bad, because we've seen in the past what the Eagles have done to the Giants.
Well, there's rumors out there swirling that if the Eagles' offense looks like crap tonight,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Patullo is on the hot seat as well.
I heard he was on the hot seat too, but I don't think it should get to that point, because this is a game that the Eagles should win, because right now, like you said, that mysterious loss that should never happen. They're coming in here pissed off, which they have their rights because they got embarrassed. And now it is, I'm going to put my foot up the New York Giants' ass tonight. So I'm going to take the Eagles in this one. They have the Eagles at 7.5 favorites. Are you taking those points?
Yeah, I'm going to take those points.
I'll take the Eagles with the 7.5 also, too. Over or under 40 points?
The offense has been sputtering. They've been out games in every game.
I'm going to say under.
You're going to take under? I'm going to take over, man. I just know is, even though, I know it's Thursday Night Football, but I just know is this is one of the instances where Philly's going to come back pissed, and they're going to kill them. I'm going to take the over in this one.
I'll say Eagles are going to come back pissed big score, but I have the Eagles like scoring 30-something.
Okay.
And the Giants, they got no offense. I mean, they got no neighbors.
No.
The best offensive guy is Studebaker.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'll get a touchdown. I think he'll get yards, but I don't think he'll get a touchdown. I don't see the Smurfs with any offense.
Okay, so you're predicting a shutout tonight.
Oh, I'm going to shut it. I think they'll get a couple field goals.
Okay.
Like, maybe 6 or 9 points.
Okay. So, since you're taking an under, so I'll take a guess. Your score prediction will probably be like what, 38-9, 36-9, something like that.
Something around that ballpark.
Okay.
Yeah, something, like 31-6.
Okay.
31 to 9.
Okay, I got you there. I said I'm not spotting the Giants a touchdown. I'll spot them maybe a couple field goals. I'll probably say like maybe 2 or 3 field goals I'll give them. I used to be my honest one was I know it's gonna be like blowouts like this. I usually just gave my honest of 38-7 all the time.
Did you bet on this game?
Oh yeah, I did. I did pick the Eagles. I went to the casino last night.
Did you do any player props?
Apparently Harris didn't have no props up, so I did it on
Really?
Yeah, they didn't have any for player props, but I did it on FanDuel. They had some player props. I had like 3. I think the one I have is I'll pull it up right now. This is with FanDuel's. Pull it up.
Turner just made one hell of a diving play to get the out.
Thank God. Let me see. Mine was, this is the one I got on FanDuel. A.J. Brown 100 yards, A.J. Brown a touchdown, Saquon a touchdown, Saquon 100 yards, and Wan'Dale Robinson 5 catches.
That's a pretty good one. I did A.J. Brown 80 yards receiving, A.J. Brown or Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown between either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I did Saquon Barkley 80 yards total, rushing and receiving.
Mm-hmm.
I did Jalen Hurts 2 passing touchdowns, 225 yards passing, and 45 yards rushing.
Yeah.
And I did Smitty 60 yards receiving, and I did Dallas Goedert 40 yards receiving.
That's not good. That's not bad. That's a good one. The other one I got is this is the one I got on Caesars, which is A.J. Brown 50 yards, Devontae 50, Wan'Dale Robinson 50, Dallas Goedert 50, and Theo Johnson 50.
That's good. The only receiver, the only person I picked from the Smurfs was Scatterboo, rushing and receiving combined for for 50 yards.
That ain't bad. That's good pickups there. That's good. I'm just waiting when Sundays come, which ones I'm going to take. But that's good pickups. Our next game is in London, England. Wait a minute. I don't think London. I think in Germany that one is in between the Broncos and which one?
I think you're right. Ain't it in London?
It is in London. It is in London. So it is in London. My bad. We have the Denver Broncos against the winless Jets. Who you got?
Oh, God. What a snooze fest for those fans. I got Denver here. You know they're coming off that mysterious Foot Locker clan Spygate where apparently it was like Madden penalties were turned off all the way down to 0.
Well, apparently it was in the fourth quarter.
And it seems like they won their Super Bowl last week the way they were partying, smoking it up in the locker room and everything like that.
Trust me, thank God this game wasn't in Denver. I wouldn't have to use the old American dad line, which is black man don't belong in no Colorado.
No, belongs in Minnesota. But, yes. I like Denver here. Okay. Denver, J.K. Dobbins is having a good game. The Jets can't stop the Pee Wee football team.
No.
I don't know what happened to that defense. Sauce Gardner ain't looking what he used to be.
No, he didn't because he got burnt by Pickens on the one where Dak threw that bomb to him.
And not only that, the Jets' offense stinks as well, besides Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall.
Yeah, that's the only 2 guys that's good on that team. It's just nobody else I can think of.
Nah, Justin Fields, he ain't doing much.
No.
He had one good game. That was in the beginning. Everyone's like, okay, the Jets might have found something here in Fields that we didn't see. No, Justin Fields is being like what the Bears had.
Yeah, because that's what it was. Yeah. And
the defense of right now for Denver's playing pretty damn good.
Yeah, Denver's been playing outstanding football. They've been doing good. I'm going to take Denver as well in this one, too. They get another win. I can see Dobbins and Harvey having a good game and Cortland Sutton and that defense getting to Justin Fields. I'm going to ask you this question because I asked this with Wolf. Even though he laughed, he wants the Jets to go winless last night. What do you think? Do you think that this will be the first 0-17 team? Last year I thought it would be Carolina, and I got that dead wrong. And this year I did not pick anybody that I said would go winless this year.
No, I don't think they'll be 0-17.
You think they'll eventually get a win?
They'll get a win down the road somewhere.
Okay.
Against two, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing.
See their schedule, but I honestly think they'll pull off the win.
Okay.
Now the Smurfs, the way they're playing, they might go.
Well, technically they got one win, and it was against the Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Technically they do. Yeah, technically they do. Yeah, we got to remember that. I tend to forget they did get a win.
I know, shocking.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
Has something to do with that.
Yeah, trust me. And then there's always going to be the lesson. I think someone needs to tell me at times: do not bet on the New York Giants ever again.
No.
Because I betted on them to beat the Saints. Because I picked them to pick the Saints, and I got to live with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to see here right now.
Okay.
What undefeated? Not undefeated. What teams have won a game yet? You have the Jets.
Jets are the only one left because the Titans did win a game. Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Titans were winless at the time, but then they beat the Cardinals. So as of right now, the only team left that is winless is the New York Jets.
Now, I think they'll win the game.
Yeah.
Unless they take it to get that first round pick, but I think they'll.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing is, you're trying to tank to get Arch Manning.
I don't know about that. He's not even having a good year.
No, he's not. No, I know that. And I know there's a YouTube user I follow on, he's a Cowboys fan. His name is Jared Johnson. Oh, he literally tears Arch Manning to shreds.
Hey, Barkley just ran the ball twice. He already has 30 yards.
All right. This is going to be the easiest 100 to get right now.
So, speaking before we move on to the next game.
Yes.
I recommend people should watch the Amazon Prime Saquon Barkley documentary.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Because he said he really didn't want to be a Giants much longer.
Yes, he said he asked for a trade 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He saw the Titanic.
No, yeah, he knew they were about to hit the iceberg. He saw the writing on the wall, and he was smart getting out.
He's like, all right, no one's with me. I'm taking this rescue ship myself.
Yeah.
I'm out of here, boys. And then he went to the promised land and went to the Eagles.
Yeah, he made the smart choice. I don't know if we did this point spread on. They got Denver 7.5 favorites. You taking those points?
Yeah, I have Denver covering 7.
I'll take Denver covering a 7 as well too. Over or under 43 points.
I'm gonna say over.
I'm gonna take over too because I can see Denver killing New York. I think this will be the first international game that gets an over, so I'm gonna take an over in this one. 1 o'clock game. We have the Rams and the Ravens. Who you got?
Rams and Ravens. I got to go with the Rams here. Ravens just look horrible. Like they forget how to play football.
Oh, yeah. And I
know.
Go ahead.
Now I know they signed Charlie Gardner-Johnson this week.
Yeah.
So they, I don't know if he's going to play this week though, but they need all the help they can get. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. Their offense looks horrible. Definitely without Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, because Cooper Rush ain't the answer. And I've said my piece on Cooper Rush. I said the only reason that Cooper Rush was good was because of the defense of the Cowboys. Now, without it, and we saw what happened last year when the defense was horrible, it proved the point. It was the defense. And now here we are again, and he got killed by the Texans last week. And now this is even worse because the Rams is a good football team, and they're also coming in pissed off. They're the game that they shouldn't have lost last Thursday to the 49ers.
Nah, 49ers, they whipped their ass pretty good.
Yeah, they embarrassed them, and the Rams thought they had an easy dub.
The whole world, the whole betting people since the Rams were that one.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, I was in that betting world.
But, yeah, I was there too. I had the money line with the Rams, and all of a sudden the 49ers are kicking their ass like 4 and had like over 150 yards.
Yeah.
And Mac Jones looked like he was like you said, Joe Montana.
Yeah, he was like Joe Montana and Steve Young that night. And Mac Jones, I know when we get to Niners-Bucks, he's a little bit banged up at the moment. But right now, the Ravens need a lot of help in your division right now. Surprisingly, the Steelers have the lead, which I didn't see coming down the road. I thought the Steelers probably would have another winning season, probably won't make it to the playoffs. And right now, CM Aaron Rodgers is doing a good job being on his best behavior.
Yeah, he is.
So,
but I like Puka here.
Mm-hmm.
Have a huge game. I like Devontae Adams have one. Kyrie Williams as well. Matt Stafford. I like that offense of the Rams and their defense. So without Lamar Jackson, one, fantasy-wise, I'll stay away from all Baltimore Ravens. And two, I think the Rams winning this game hands down.
Yeah, I'll say that too. The Rams are going to win this game hands down. This is not going to be that repeat of the punt return touchdown at that time. I have the Rams, like you said. I can see Puka, Devontae, and Tutu Atwell and Kyron Williams having a good game here, and I can see Verse getting a Cooper Rush. It's going to be a long day for Rush. So I'm going to take the Rams here. They are 7.5 favorites. You taking those points?
Lots of protein.
Yeah, I have the Rams covering the 7.
I'll take the Rams with a 7 too. Over under 44 points.
Subway's new fresh menu. Subway's eats fresh.
I'm going to say under.
Okay. I'm going to take an over. I can see the Rams putting up a lot of points and killing Baltimore. So I'm going to take the Rams with an over here. Next one.
That's my theory here. The Rams are going to get a lot of the points, but the Ravens won't score much.
Yeah. I don't see the Ravens score because Cooper Rush cannot put up points, and I've known that. Yeah, he cannot do that. Next we have is the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who you got?
Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got to go with Pittsburgh here. I know the Browns' defense is the only good thing about them.
Yeah.
And besides Judas, the running back, Duckins.
Yeah.
It should be an interesting game, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if a lot of people may know this, but the Browns made a trade this morning. They traded Ozzie Newsome to the Jaguars.
I heard, yeah, they traded Newsome to the Jags. I forget.
Yeah, they got Tyrone Smith or someone in return for another corner.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did trade him off. So Jags are here making move because they trying to get there. They're making every move they want. So in this, I'm going to take the Steelers as well, too. I could see Rodgers having a good game with DK Metcalf and Muth. I can see TJ Watt getting to Dylan Gabriel. So I can see the Steelers win this one, even though the Pittsburgh Steelers are predicated on Steelers defense. But so far, we haven't seen that Steelers defense just yet.
No, we haven't. We've seen them a couple times during the game.
Yeah.
But this is, they should come to play against the Browns this week.
Yeah, they should. They should come and play. So they have the Steelers as 5.5 favorites. You taking those points?
Right there.
I'm going to take the Browns at the points.
Okay.
I think Cleveland. I think it'll be a close game because of the defenses.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be a close game here. Steelers pull it off, but I think the Browns will cover those points.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Browns as well, too, covering with the 5.5 underdog points because it's going to be close between these two. The Browns actually have a defense. I think this is going to be more of a defensive battle between these two. So I'm going to take the 5.5 for the Browns. Over or under 38 points?
I want to say under.
I'm going to take under, too, because I think this might just be a defensive struggle between these two. Next one we got is the Patriots and the Saints. Go ahead.
Phillies update. Bases are loaded for the Dodgers.
Oh, God. 2 outs, I see.
2 outs, bottom of the seventh. Sanchez ain't on now. And Mookie Betts is up. And the count's 3 of them right now.
Oh, man.
But, 3-2 now. And the Eagles just gave up a 40-yard pass to Dart.
Oh, man.
The Smurfs are in the red zone on the 20-yard line
God.
right now. Eagles are up 3-0.
Yeah, I saw that Jake Elliott got a field goal so far.
And the Dodgers just tied it.
Oh. Yeah, and right now I see they got a receiver in this Jordan Humphrey.
Yeah.
Man. Well, it looked like the Giants trying to prove everybody we ain't going to lay down tonight. I know it's early, and I'm not. Yeah, I know it's early. I know it's way early right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Next game we got is the Patriots and the Saints. Who you got?
Patriots and Saints. I got the Patriots here.
Okay.
Coming off that victory against the Bills right now.
Mm-hmm.
And coming off that victory against the Bills right now. And they're at home, right?
This is in New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans?
Yeah.
I still got the Patriots at home. I think, Patriots in New Orleans.
Okay.
I like their defense. Their defense played pretty damn good last week against Buffalo. The Saints, they still have. James Dart scored a touchdown.
Damn it. Yeah, I just heard. I just heard, and I just saw it right now. And my ESPN just updated too.
That defense was a joke. They had so many holes on there.
Oh man.
But I'm going to take the Patriots there. I think they'll have a good game. I think it'll be a close game too.
I think it'd be close. Yeah, I still see the Patriots winning this game. I know my friend Wolf and I did the show yesterday where he said Drake May gets another stay of execution here. So I think this is another stay of execution for him. And I think this probably be Ramondre Stevenson and Trey Henderson and Hunter Henry kind of game here. So I'm going to take the Patriots as well. They have the Patriots as 3.5 favorites. You taking those points?
Yeah, I'll take those points.
Okay. I'll take the Patriots with the 3.5 also too. Over or under 46 points.
Casinos combining 2 things I love. Touchdowns. Going deep at 1,000 slots.
I'm going to say over 46.
Okay. I'll take an over as well too. They get the 46 over. Next game we got is the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm going to take the Colts here.
Okay.
They're at home.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing pretty good this week. I like Jonathan Taylor a lot this week, and Daniel Jones is doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, he is.
which is surprising. But I think he just needed a new scenery, pretty much.
Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah, Indiana Jones is doing good, so I'm going to take the Colts too. I see him having a good game, and I'll be shocked if he gets voted for comeback player of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's still early. But
yeah, I know it's early, but he's been playing damn good football. Like I said, he hung in there with the Rams last week. 2 weeks ago, he absorbed that loss. He bounced back, even though the Raiders were a bad team, and now you're playing another bad team right now in the Cardinals. So I see them getting a win here with him. I would like to see Joshua Downs do something in Pittman, but I think Jonathan Taylor's going to have another extraordinary good game in this one, and I can see Buckner getting the I don't know if it's going to be Kyler Murray because Kyler Murray is dealing with an injury right now. There's the possibility it could be – I'm trying to check who the Cardinals' backup quarterback is.
Exactly.
Jacoby Brissett.
Exactly.
So I'm going to take the Colts in this one here. They have the Colts a 7-point favorite. You taking the points?
Yeah, I'm taking the points.
Okay. I'm going to take the 7 as well. Also, over or under 46?
I'm going to go over 46.
Okay. I'm going to take an over in that as well, too. Next one, I think this is going to be a sleeper good game here. The Seahawks and the Jags. Who you got?
Seahawks and the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go with Jacksonville after the way they played this Monday against the Chiefs. They got it, Trevor Lawrence is doing pretty good.
Yes.
Their health is doing good. Their defense is doing outstanding.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks coming across country, coming off that loss, which they should have beat the Bucs since they didn't have the full team.
Yeah.
But they lost. So now, I'm taking Jacksonville this week.
I'm gonna take the Jags as well too. And as much as we make cracks on Tony Khan, he's been doing a good job with AEW. And I'm gonna say the only way he is not safe. And Tony Khan, if you are listening to this podcast or watching this podcast, and I know the tournament for the women's tag title hasn't started yet, but I will say this, and I hope you can hear me in an inch of my voice. If you do not put those belts on Ty J, trust me, there's gonna be some cracks on you, pal. I say that now, and I say it. I hope you hear me and hear me good. But I will take the Jags in this one. I see Trevor Lawrence having a good game, ETN having a good game, Brian Thomas, and also Travis Hunter. And that defense is going to get to Sam Darnold. So I'm going to take the Jags as well, too. They have the Jags as 1-point favorites. You taking those points?
Yeah, I'm taking that.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Jags with the 1 point also, too. Over or under 47?
I'm going to go over 47.
You going to say over? Yeah, I'm going to take over in this, too. Yeah, Jacksonville's been doing good. And I think they're going to keep this momentum going. Eventually, pretty soon, when they got to play the Colts, that's going to be a good game down the road when they have to play Indianapolis. So I'd say Jacksonville keeps this momentum going. Next one we have is the Chargers and the Dolphins.
Oh, boy. Chargers and Dolphins. I got to go with the Dolphins here.
Okay.
Just for the fact that they're playing in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers are dealing with so many injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, they're on their third string running back right now.
Yeah, they are, because Hampton's going to be out for a while.
Yeah, that offensive line's banged up pretty bad.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
What?
The Eagles.
What do the Eagles do?
Turnover on downs. Hurts just got sacked and the loss of 5.
Oh, my God.
That offensive line just got manhandled.
Oh, my
By a
Lord.
lot of that. Go figure.
Oh, my Lord.
The Eagles' offense looked like shit the first few plays.
Yeah, I think Eagles fans might be getting their wish. He might be getting that coordinator, might be getting fired.
And Harper and Schwarber both just popped out.
Great.
What a joke.
Oh, my Lord. All right. Let's see what we got here. So you say you're taking the Dolphins.
Yeah, I got Miami.
Yeah, I'm taking Miami too. Like you said, Hampton out. I can't trust the Chargers right now. I say Miami wins this game close due to charging, and I think Herbert's going to throw a late interception in the game. So I'm going to take the Dolphins in this one. They have the Dolphins as 4-point underdogs. You taking those points?
Yeah, I got the Dolphins with those.
I'll take the Dolphins with the 4 points as well. Over or under 43 points?
Over. Won't go over.
Yeah, I'm going to take the over as well, too. Yeah, I'll take the over. Next one we have is the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Who you got?
Dallas Cowboys and Carolina. Ooh. I'm going to say I'm going to go with Carolina.
Okay.
Just because they're at home and they've been playing good at home.
Good.
I know Dallas looked good last week against the Jets, but everybody looks good against the Jets.
Well, Danny Blank look good against the Jets. Yeah. Well, those Jets are a bad team. For me, I am actually going to take the Cowboys on this one because the reason being is Carolina can be so bipolar as fuck at times, and Bryce Young has been so bipolar. I say this is one of the instances that bipolarness kicks in is Bryce Young having a bad game and that Cowboys defense getting to him and stopping Rico Dow. And I could see this more being Dak going to Javonte Williams, George Pickens, and Ferguson, and maybe Ryan Flournoy if he's playing again. So I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys in this one. Since you are taking the Panthers are 3-point underdogs. Are you taking those points?
I'm going to take that. Yeah, I'll take the 3 points.
Okay. I'm going to take the Cowboys covering the 3 as the favorite. Over or under 49 points?
I'm going to have to go over 49.
I'm actually going to take an over in this one, too, because Dak's been putting up a lot of points. He's been playing good football. So I'm going to take an over in this one, too. Well, now we're on to our 4 o'clock games, and now we have our first Lifetime / Nickelodeon game / Hallmark game. The Titans versus the Raiders.
I'm going to take Tennessee here.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Now what happened in the game?
The Giants just scored another touchdown.
What the fuck?
Wan'Dale Robinson. Rico got burned again.
Oh, my Lord.
And Jackson Dart's running all over the Eagles' defense. These guys can't even tackle him.
Oh, my God. This is a shocker. Man. So you are taking the Titans in this one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're good, man. Hey, I understand. Yeah, you had to watch the game. I understand, yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the Titans here. The game's going to be a little I say Titans win. I know Jet Lee will get us done, but Geno Smith is garbage.
Oh, yeah. I agree with you on that. I'm still going to take the Raiders in this one. I have the Raiders winning with, I think, Ashton Jenney, and I can probably see Max Crosby getting the Cam Wards. I'm going to take the Raiders. They have the Titans as 4.5 underdogs. You taking those points?
Yeah, I'm taking them.
I'm going to take the Raiders with the 4.5. Over or under 41 points?
I'm going to say over.
I'm going to take an under because I think this is going to be a very, very bad game, and this is going to be a Golden Knights and a Nashville Predators game.
Yeah.
That's why I said, that's when I said the first Lifetime Nickelodeon Hallmark game. Next one was, now we get to a better game. The 49ers and the Bucks. Who you got?
49ers and the Bucks. That's going to be a good game.
Oh, yes.
But I'm going to take Tampa here at home. Their offense looks pretty damn good right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the Giants' defense is banged up.
Mm-hmm.
And Tampa Bay at home is pretty tough to face.
Yeah.
And Baker Mayfield looks pretty damn good right now.
Yeah.
So, and that receiving core looks good in that run game. So I'm going to take the Bucks here at home. And the Niners offense is still banged up.
Yeah, it
So,
is.
I got Tampa Bay here.
I'm going to take the Bucks as well, too. Mac Jones, I don't know if he's going to play. He's a little bit banged up. Niners offense is still banged up. You don't have no Pearsall, no Juwan Jennings, no George Kittle just yet. I'm going to say Tampa gets it here with White, Emeka, Godwin, and Cade Otton. And I can see the defense getting to Mac Jones, or I'm going to say right now, it's probably still going to be Mac Jones at the moment. So I'm going to take the Bucks here. They have the Bucks as 3-point favorites. You taking those points?
Yeah, Tampa Bay would cover.
Yeah, I'm going to take Tampa with the 3 points as well. Over under 47 points.
Over.
Yeah, I'm going to take an over in this one. This one could be very, very close, and I wouldn't be shocked if these two go to an OT. So I'm going to take the over in that one. Next one we got is the Bengals and the Packers. Who you got?
The Bengals and who?
And the Packers. This is Joe Flacco's first start with the Bengals.
Yeah. He could actually beat the Packers twice there.
Yeah, that's actually the thing. We made a joke last night, me and Walt made. I said, you know how AJ Styles like beating up John Cena? I said, Joe Flacco's probably going to say every day I'm going to like beating the Packers.
But I have to say that I'm going to go with the Packers here, coming off the bye. And Cincinnati, I mean, Chase will have a big game, but they, that defense still looks bad. And the Packers got Jacobs that's going to have a big game.
Yeah.
And Lush has a good game.
Mm-hmm.
And Tucker. So that defense for the Packers should be better at home than they were against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I got Green Bay at home this week.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Packers as well, too. They bounce back from that. I don't know. What would you consider a tie? A loss, a win, or just something awkward?
A tie to me is like a loss.
That's what I said. This is an awkward loss. It's just like this whole. You ever hear this old saying back down in the South? They say a tie is like kissing your sister.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I had no sisters. I was an only child. I just know I heard off Hell's Kitchen when a guy was going like, "You guys know how I feel about ties. It's awkward. You don't win anything. It's like kissing your sister." And then they had a tie with one of the cook-offs. He goes like, a tie. Come on. Hey, sis, come on over. And then it keeps going like another damn tie. I'm out of sisters. And I'm going like in my head, like, he must know pretty much about that all the time. He keeps bringing that up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the Packers as well, too. I could see Dobbs having a good game, Tucker Kraft and Josh Jacobs. And I can see that defense getting to Joe Flacco. I can see Micah getting to him. So I'm going to take the Packers. They have the Packers as 14-point favorites. You taking those points?
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But, yeah, I won't say Green Bay with those points.
I'm actually going to go with me and Wolf, what we said last night. I'm still going to take the Bengals with the 14-point underdog points. It's just – I just have a feeling the Packers will not cover that, and I have a feeling they might mess this up. I'm not saying they're going to let the Bengals come in close to win. It's just with that high of a spread, I cannot trust them with that kind of number. So I'm going to take the Bengals with the 14-point underdog points. Over under 44 points.
I'm going to go over 44.
Yeah, I'm going to take the over in that as well, too. I'm going to take an over, too. We have our Sunday night main event game, the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Who you got?
Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
I got the Detroit Lions here.
Okay.
Their defense and offense looked good the past 2 weeks. Fields and Montgomery should have a big run game, and St. Brown should have a huge game as well.
Yeah.
And their defense should get to Kansas City. I think Mahomes will have a big game. But they just don't have a run game, Kansas City.
Yeah, they do.
And I say the Lions are going to go in there and win.
Yeah. I'm going to take Detroit as well, too. Detroit's been playing outstanding football ever since that week 1 loss. I think the rust is out of that offense. I can see Goff having a good game. Montgomery, Laporta had the breakout game against the Bengals. Gibbs, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and also Jameson Williams, and maybe Khalif Raymond too if he gets another punt return. The defense is going to get the Mahomes with Anceloni and Hudson and Brian Branch. So I'm going to take the Detroit Lions in this one here. They have the Lions as 2.5 favorites, 2.5 underdogs. Are you taking those points?
Yeah, I'm taking the points for the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Lions covering at 2.5 also. Over under 53 points.
I'm going to say over 53.
Yeah, I'd say this thing goes over. And so far, we've been Taylor Swift free so far. Let's keep it going. And if Travis happens to lose or he needs to cheat, I don't know where in KC he could find the nearest Motel 6.
Probably right down from the stadium.
Yeah, as I said, well, I gave him the opportunity when he was in Florida. I said he could use my piece of property, my beach house in Orange Lake in Kissimmee, Florida. But then I got in a little hot water, and that's when I said, okay, he wasn't at Orange Lake. He was at the Hard Rock Hotel in Florida.
Exactly.
Now we have our Monday night game. We have the Bills and the Falcons. Who you got?
Bills and Falcons. I'm going to go with
all right. I heard touchdown Philly in there.
yeah, Dallas Goedert
Okay.
from Hurts with the flicker flip that they did last week.
Okay.
And fucking JT just struck out. God damn you, JT.
Well, we went from something good. Now we had to go to something bad.
I swear to God, this Phillies offense is a joke sometimes. I mean, last night you could put up 8, tonight you take your shit.
Yeah.
And Sanchez pitched his ass off, and he doesn't get the W because the Eagles, the Phillies, damn bats went silent.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
You're
But,
good. You're
yeah.
good. I was checking on Facebook just to see if anybody was complaining about, just to use anybody's comment, but so far nobody has posted.
And then right now, what game were we on? Sorry.
We were on a Monday night game because we did Detroit and no, I was making a joke about Travis Kelce and I heard the Eagles score, so we got done Detroit. So
Right.
the next game was the Monday night game, which is Bills Falcons.
Bills Falcons, yeah.
This is it.
I gotta go with the Falcons here.
Oh, you wanted an upset here.
Yeah, they had. They're coming off their bye. They're at home.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo's coming off that loss to the Patriots. I think Josh Allen and Cooks will have big games, but I think
It's going to be not enough to get the dub.
I think
Bijan
will
Robinson.
have a big will have a big game.
Okay.
Same with Jake London,
Okay.
Pitts, and Falcons defense is pretty tough. So I got the Falcons here.
Okay. I'm going to take Buffalo with the win here. I think they bounced back after that ugly loss to New England. I can see Josh having a good game with his legs and his arm, him going to Coleman, Cook, Shakir, and Kincaid. And I can see that defense getting to Michael Penix. So I'm going to take the Bills here. Since you are taking the Falcons, they have the Falcons as 4.5 underdogs. Are you taking those points?
Yeah, I'm taking the points with the Falcons.
Okay. I'm going to take the Bills covering the 4.5 over or under 49 points.
I'm going to go over 49.
You're going to go over 49? All right, I'll take that as well. I say they go over. Next game we have is the last Monday night game, the Bears and the Commanders. Who you got?
Bears and Commanders. I got the Commanders here.
Okay.
They're at home.
Yep.
They looked good last week against the Chargers.
Yeah.
Daniels is back, even though I can't stand that guy.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Ball, you used to call him last year.
Yeah, and the Bears, they're coming off their bye, but I don't know how the Bears are. They're an up and down team.
It's a little bit, like I say with Carolina at times, a little bit bipolar. I could put the Bears in that same category too, a little bit bipolar too. Because I don't know what Bears team I'm going to get. So I'll put them in that same category. So I'm going to take – you said you were taking Washington, correct?
Yeah, I got the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm going to take Washington as well, too. I think this is going to be more of Jaden using his legs. I don't think his arm's going to be used as much. I think you might get one from Debo, maybe one from Ertz. But I'll take the Commanders with this one here. So they have the Commanders as 4.5 favorites. You taking those points?
Yeah, I got Commanders with the point.
Okay. I'm going to take Commanders with the 4.5 too. Over or under 49 points.
I'm going to go over 49.
I'm going to go under. I don't think they're going to put up that many points. I don't think it's going to be like last year with the Hail Mary, but I don't think this is going to be that high. I think it's a little too high of a point spread. So I'm going to take an under in this one. So before we end, Joe, what game should we look forward to besides tonight's game?
Well, yeah, right now it's 13-10 Smurfs, which is shocking.
Yeah, that's a shocker.
Plenty of football left. I like the Lions and the Chiefs this week.
Okay.
I like the Niners and the Buccaneers game this week.
Okay.
Even like the Bears and Commanders. And trying to see what else kind of game there was. The Jaguars and Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
I like this week. I think they're the main games I want to see, believe it or not.
Okay, so I'll give you my games I'm going to look forward to besides right now, the Eagles game. That's one. I'm going to say Seattle and Jacksonville, I think, is going to be a sleeper good game. I think will be a sleeper good game. Bucks and 49ers, the Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Lions, and then the two Monday night games as well, too, also. And I'll say for fans out there before I end, if anybody bets on that Titans and that Raiders game, 1-800-GAMBLER, as me and Wolf said last night.
Sure, that's funny.
No, because we really made a joke about it last night and said if anybody decided to touch that game, that's when we said, you have a problem, 1-800-GAMBLER.
Only person I would touch out of that game is Genty.
That's the only one I would touch. Like I said before, when I said was with that game, I said, look, I understand there are some Raiders fans out there, some Titan fans, and I'm sorry if I'm insulting y'all, but I really think this is going to be that bad of a game. That's why I said this should be on Lifetime, Nickelodeon, or even on Hallmark.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, that's why I made that joke.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I made that joke. But yeah, we've got some other good games too, but we got better football. And like I said, I'm still going to keep with my Travis Kelce jokes at the moment. Like I said, with me and Wolf said, whenever the bachelor party is for Travis, I said, please, Jason, take him to show and tell when he has the bachelor party.
Yeah.
That was my only one joke. And so far I haven't had to make like I said, they haven't shown Taylor yet. So far, Baywatch Fuller's Baywatch still showing there, but it hasn't had to get used as much so far.
Exactly. I'm glad they haven't been doing. I think a lot of people they complaining, so the NFL hasn't done it that much.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, so that's why I said we don't mind celebs at games. We just don't need you to fan on them. And so far, thank God Taylor has not been shown for the last 4 weeks. And let's keep this streak going, please.
Yeah, you know how she built that wall when she was coming out of the locker room?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Which was a joke. She could build the whole damn wall. Nobody wants to see her.
No.
I mean, people like that are stuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to build a wall so people don't even see it. They're like 20 feet from you.
Yeah. Just trust me, you don't need that because like I said, I know that Jacksonville, they had the AEW, like Harley, Thought Club, Orange Cassidy, I think even Serpentico. Yeah, they did their one and that was it. I don't know if ESPN did, but I just know it was on their Instagram page because, yeah, that's the home of AEW, which is Jacksonville.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like I said, 'cause everybody would have said on me, would you have been glad they showed Harley like that a couple times? I said, look, I love Harley. Cameron's the next guy, but I don't need to see Harley that much while I'm watching football.
Did you give you enough days? Philly, you're tied 1-1, bottom of the ninth, 2 out, and Strong's on the now.
Oh, God.
Here's my thing. Me
Yeah.
and my nephew, John, we were talking about how come he's not using Bueller?
Yeah.
He's awesome in the playoffs. You're not even using the guy.
I don't know. Right now it's 2 outs, and I'm hoping thank God the inning's over. Now it's we're going to extras.
Here's the thing that pisses me off with the Phillies so much, that they can actually put up numbers one game, and then the next game they're flat as shit.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Last night you put up this surge of runs, and now tonight you only got 1. And now, right now, you're going to have to do in this 10th inning is try to get a surge of runs so we don't have to walk into a walk-off win by the Dodgers.
Exactly.
Yeah. So before we end, so we could try to enjoy the Phillies game and the Eagles, it's just been enough time for talk. I'm Dave. Hold up, shit. I just wrong. There's going to be one for the blooper reel. Here we go. Well,
Yeah.
It's just been enough time for talk. It's time for kickoff. I'm Dave Walker with Joe Law, and we'll see you on the field, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Let's enjoy football and baseball.
Yeah. Good day, good sports.
See you around,
Take care,
Joe.
Walker. I'll hit you up Sunday.
All right, man. I'll see you around, man.
All right. Later.
There we go. All right, let me get out of here.